This is the MC Reggie Fresh from the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show. And folks, good morning. It's Wednesday morning, pretty outside. What a better way to start your day. Okay, first off, we want to share this video to Facebook. So hold on. All right, we back. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show. We're going to be here every day, Monday through Friday, from 8:30 to 9:30. Just depends. It's just an hour show. It might be earlier, or it will never go over an hour. It's always going to be 8:30 to 9:30, or in between that. Okay, now let's talk about them Pittsburgh Steelers. Today we're going to talk about all the famous players that ever played with the Pittsburgh Steelers that's got a name to them, that everybody recognizes the name since the 70s. So some of you fans, if you ain't on here, still jot down some names that we might not get to say. So let's start with Franco Harris, Lynn Swan, Terry Bradshaw, Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, Joe Gilliam, Barry Foster, Louis Lips, let's see, Benny Cunningham, Mike Webster, Rocky Bleier, L.C. Greenwood, DeWayne Clark, Mean Joe Green, let's see, wow, Bam Morris, Charles Johnson, Hines Ward, Jerome Bettis, Troy Polamalu, who else? Rob Woodson, famous Amos Zorway, Antonio Holmes, Andre Hastings, Mendenhall, Merle Hodges. I mean, it's just so many. We probably can go on forever, but I'm just trying to name some names, and then I want to see if anybody can name some names that we haven't named. Let's see. Who else we ain't named? Heath Miller, Eric Green, Harrison, Foote, Larry Foote, Chad Scott, Townsend. It's just a whole lot of Steeler greats, y'all. We know. I just wanted to just name a bunch of them because we are a legendary team, 6-time world champs. We're going to get us 7. So I just wanted to, get a little touch of history on talking about all the players that played for the Pittsburgh Steelers from the 70s to up to now. And I mean, it's a whole lot of them. Anyway, jot down the names if we ain't said them. And out of all the Steelers fans, we should cover everybody. Now, let's move on. We're going to move on to headline news. Let's see. All right. We're going to talk about a 14-year-old girl becomes the youngest admitted to Spelman College. Outstanding. A 14-year-old girl admitted to Spelman College. Georgia teen Sydney Wilson will begin her freshman year at Spelman College in the fall, making history as the youngest student on campus. For Wilson, who turned 14 earlier this month, academic achievements is nothing new. According to Fox 5, the young scholar was doing algebra in the first grade and began taking high school classes at Wilson Academy, a private institution founded by her father when she was only 10. That's amazing, y'all. 14 years old, going to Spelman College. Unreal. Now that she's graduated with honors and a class valedictorian, she is heading to the school of her dreams, Spelman, which has been Wilson's only choice since she was 8 years old. I had taken a college tour then, and the women around me seemed independent and strong. It really inspired me, Wilson said. Now I'm really excited and nervous. It's obviously something new for me, but the Spelman girl has been really nice and welcoming. I'm excited to see the experience I have. While the straight A student's journey to college is exciting to see, there have been moments that Wilson struggled with acceptance with from her peers. At times, Wilson would be surrounded by students much older than her who found all ways to ostracize her because of her age and love for learning. It was hard, but I just sort of came to understand that people aren't going to be as accepting of me, and I'm come to be okay with that. And at the fact that people aren't going to be as open-minded, she said. I just stayed on my path, Wilson added. I didn't really feel like I needed to be popular because I like myself. Despite her age, Wilson has every intention of having the full college experience at the historic HBCU. She plans on staying on campus in Atlanta and majoring in biology. Wilson is looking forward to partnering with Morehouse School of Medicine in hopes of curing different diseases through animal science. According to Spelman staff, Wilson is the youngest student to enroll in the recent memory. This is the first time in recent memories that we have had an admitted student this young. Sydney has shared with us that she intends to enroll. We excited to welcome her to the campus in the fall, along with the rest of the incoming class. Vice President of Enrollment Management, Ingrid Hayes said. As Wilson joins the class of 2023, she is simply excited to be a part of the sense of sisterhood Spelman has to offer. Now, y'all, you see right there, all you teenagers out there, you need to get in them books and study, study, study. Don't be satisfied with a B or a C or C plus or I just passed. You need to get A's over and over and over, and you can do just like Miss Wilson right here. That's very outstanding. I want to congratulate you, Miss Wilson, and keep up the good work. And all you other teenagers, you must follow her everything she was. If I was y'all's age, I would watch everything she do. I would be looking at all the news every time she's doing something. I'm trying to mimic everything that she do. There y'all have it on that, folks. That's Miss Sydney Wilson, the youngest teenage girl that got offered to Spelman College. Outstanding. Now let's move on to advertisement. How you can advertise on the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show. You can send me a link and I can put it under this news feed right here, this live feed. We can do an interview with you, or you can be a sponsor. Also looking for agents that can help share this show, my radio show, and you can get a little commission. That's how you can advertise on the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show. Okay, now today we're going to be we're gonna promote a 5-star lawyer out of Louisville, Kentucky. He does discrimination. So like when people employment discrimination. So people at work, if you feel like you're getting discriminated, you need to call 5-star lawyer Brian Abel out of Louisville, Kentucky. So all you people that live in Louisville, Kentucky, if you feel like you're getting discriminated, you need to hit up Brian Abel. His link is underneath this live feed right here. All right, let's go to the positive message. We're going to go to the positive message today. Let's see. The title is called Change is Coming. There is a freshness and uniqueness about dance because it constantly changes. Variety is the spice of life. Two caterpillars were crawling across the grass when a butterfly flew over them. As they looked up, one nudged the other and said, "You couldn't get me up in one of those things for $1 million." You heard it. You heard it said that we should never change a proven success formula. Generally speaking, the majority would agree with that statement. If it ain't broke, then don't fix it. But sometimes there's a time and a place for change. Imagine what it would be like if the owner of an aquarium never changed the water in the tank. It wouldn't be long before the fish died. Changing the water and keeping it circulating allows the fish to thrive in their habitat. It is much the same with us. Without change, we could stagnate. Although many of us resist it fiercely, change forces us to grow and evolve to become more flexible, relentless, and confinement. Our task is to transform any fear of the unknown and encourage ourselves to change what needs to be different in order for our lives to flow freely and creatively. An African proverb tells a story of a teacher who gave her student a silk scarf, snarled in many knots. The student assignment was to untie the knots, a chore he struggled with until he realized that in order to succeed, he had to untie the last knot first. To change our lives for the better, we must untangle our most immediate challenge or our last knot of the difficulty so our scarves will be permitted to flutter gently in the breeze. Wonderful. An outstanding message. Basically, folks, you got to stop doing the same old thing day in and day out. Matter of fact, even when you go to work, take a different route. Who cares if it's a quicker route? Go somewhere different. Quit looking at the same old thing and doing the same old thing over and over again. If you keep doing the same thing you've been doing, you're going to keep getting the same thing you've been getting. It's a known fact. There's a lot of people that just content. They ain't caring about nothing. Let me give you a prime example. And I know y'all heard it before. You can ask a person, "Hey, Walmart got this big old sale on a can of green beans. Why don't you go check it out?" They said it was pretty good. Here's the response you're gonna get. "I've been shopping at Kroger's for 20 years and I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna keep getting the same greens I was getting at Kroger for 20 years, but missing the good greens that he could have went and for a change, or if he didn't like it, he can always come back." Cannot see forest for the trees. It's ridiculous. People, you gotta change. You got to change, and change will come. Folks, that's going to conclude the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show today. So I want y'all to subscribe, I want y'all to share, and I want y'all to like it. And I'm going to be back here tomorrow, same time, just a different day. MC Reggie Fresh, and I'm out. Peace.